Super exciting time of year, some really massive projects going on around here. Really keen to take you on the journey, show you everything that's happening. But first, I need to probably make someone's day. And there we go, isn't that a little bit nicer for us all, hey? Yes, g'day and welcome to a new video. Only 3 hours between clips, so that's really good. But nice to have this fence all painted up. Good to tick that job off. It's one that has been on my list for a little while. Unfortunately, in all of the wind and storms and whatever else we've had here in Victoria, the fence hasn't fallen over, but anyway. But yeah, nice to get that turd polished. Looking forward to hopefully some comments about the overspray on the shed that's been here since we moved in. Today, we are 8 days away from a project that I've touched on a few times here on YouTube. Something that I've been planning for a long time that I'm really excited about. Next week's video will be going up at about 5 p.m, so later than normal, but look, set a reminder on your phone, something it is going to be absolutely epic. I'm so excited for it. I'm really happy. The lawn is in amazing condition right now. Let's check the soil temp actually. I applied my first granular fertilizer of the season a week ago. The soil temperature was a little bit cool, but I took my opportunity on that day to get it out when, you know, the wind had died off for a little bit there. And I really do feel like I had some little frosted yellow tips throughout this yard, and I feel like they're really disappearing. I've mowed a couple of times since then, getting this double checkerboard pattern going. This is pre-mow and it's looking pretty nice. But yeah, just to get those frosted tips disappearing, I do feel like I've gotten some kick from that fertilizer, even though the soil temp is a little bit low. It's sitting at 16 right now. So I've said before, I go off about 17 degrees. Ben from Lawn Tips, he talked about a range of sort of 15 to 18 degrees. It is about what you're looking for. It's now at 15 degrees, the soil temp here. So probably a little bit, still definitely on the low side. But I don't know, I just feel like I've gotten a bit of extra shine, and some of that obviously comes from the change in the season. It's warming up just a little bit in general. Nature doing its natural spring things, but yeah, time for a cut out here. Going to apply some liquid fertilizer as well and give it a good hit of iron for color, because I need this absolutely shimmering in 8 days time. And then also haven't mowed out the front lawn for about 3 weeks. Got some important product applications to do out there, so lots to get done. Hopefully I'll squeeze it all in this afternoon, and yeah, just get going, I guess.
I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
There you go, super crispy double cut out here, which is really nice. This checkerboard is gonna be ready for play very soon. And then the Lawn Tips mix that I got out on here, that is the spring mix, first application of that. So the Roots product gets swapped out for Nourish in that. And I've also put in 300 mils per 100 square meters, so a pretty high rate of liquid iron, because I do wanna really put a burst of color into here. It's looking great, this lawn. It's 100% looking really good right now. But we can go a little bit further, we can enhance that color a lot and really get it pumping. So in terms of having this lawn absolutely flying for next week, there's not really much else left to do. I will mow it in a couple of days and then try to again over the weekend, although I've got my footy grand final, so I'm gonna schedule this video to go up and hopefully that goes smoothly. And apart from that, yeah, no, I'm probably not gonna mow this week, I don't think, especially if we win. So wish me luck for that. Far out, I'm stressed. My nails are copping it, my sleep is copping it. Yeah, we're really looking forward to that though. And then also with this project that's coming up, between those things, really incredibly exciting, but a little bit of stress involved as well. So anyway, this unloved front lawn, let's get out the front there and have a look. So out here on this front yard, you can actually see it's not looking too bad. Decent color. I recorded some clips before and then realized the microphone was flat. So just in the middle of mowing at the moment, but look, there actually is some decent, nice green color here. The garden in the background there, the yellow brooms that are there, they're really starting to flourish and have some beautiful color at the back there. Like I said, haven't mowed here for about 3 weeks. last week on that day where it wasn't windy, if you're in Melbourne, today is probably about the second or third day it hasn't been windy in the last 3 or so weeks. But yeah, last week I came out and I sprayed some lawn row. I do actually have a decent amount of sort of annual ryegrass. You can see all that stuff there. It's nice and stringy and a lot longer than the lawn. Fair few weeds through this nature strip and, you know, other little bits of clover and stuff that are around, which that lawn row is going to help with as well. But I mean, generally, decent colour, and we're in a pretty good position to be able to launch into spring renovations and that sort of thing that are coming up. To be honest, probably being a little bit harsh on, you know, crappy, unloved front lawn. It's not actually that bad out here. I do have a soil test result coming back soon as well. I sent that off probably a week and a half ago, so hoping to hear back from Emma at Lawn Care Australia soon with that soil test result. But yeah, I'm going to finish this mow and I'm going to get some products out here to really kickstart some crucial products for my season. Because for today, I've run out of time, but I'll quickly finish off this mow in this beautiful sunshine. And yeah, see you tomorrow. All right, so we're back on another beautiful spring day here, the following day. And what I've got here is my Acelepryn and my Lawn Tips Dominate granular fertilizer. So both these products I recommend in all my lawn programs. Start of spring, get them out for their individual purposes. So the Acelepryn is giving us 6 months of protection against lawn grubs, which can come along and decimate a lawn very quickly, often before you even notice, and can then go buy the treatment and get it done. So really important to get that out. This 10 kilo bag gets me across all of my lawn areas at a rate of 1.4 kilos per 100 square meters. Ideally I'd like 1.5, but 1.4, 5% or so less, that's completely fine. And the Lawn Tips Dominate, I think I said it wrong last video. I thought I was using Dominate Mini because I just didn't look at the bag properly, didn't really take notice of the prill size properly, but it actually is Dominate. So I believe the only difference between those is prill size. So mini prills, smaller prill size, are better on shorter cut turf, so especially bowling greens and really low cuts. For me at 22 mil or something that I've cutting on the back lawn, this has been cut at like 35 with the rotary mower. Twice in the last couple of months. And so this is giving us a nice kick of nitrogen. So really, really good to get out, get the lawn growing and get it kicking. Like I've said, 3 weeks till renovation out here. And on that, a question I'm getting a lot is, oh, should I wait till after my renovation to apply this? I don't want it to not be effective and blah, blah, blah. Pre-emergence, Acelepryn, fertilizer, all those sorts of things. Some people will say a week. I feel most comfortable 2+ weeks pre-renovation. Get them out and they'll be working in the soil. You're not going to rip them back up when you renovate. Oh my God, my nose. Glad I'm not feeling well earlier in the week. I should be right for game day. Oh God. So yeah, for me, 3 weeks pre-reno, more than happy. Getting in this out now, watering it in. We're going to get more rain in between now and then. It's going to be down in the soil working. Get the lawn kicking, it's going to be fine, kicking and protected. And the other question I'm getting a lot at the moment is about fertilizer spreader settings. I had a lot on my video from last week using the walk behind spreader. Now with this one, I'm recording this clip for the second time because I realized that the audio wasn't plugged in. I definitely always recommend using a slower, lighter setting on any spreader, just so that you're letting less of the product out. And because if you were to put this straight up to number 5 and just go for it, you could get halfway across your lawn, all the product's gone, and you haven't had the opportunity, you haven't gotten it as even. You've used double the rate if you're halfway over your lawn and you've used all the product. So using a lighter setting is gonna be a lot better for you to be able to get a better, more even result. So I started out on a number 1 today for the Acelepryn because it's a smaller prill and that was way too light. So I put it up to a number 2 and that was really good. I probably still walked around each section around about 5 times. On the Dominate, I started off, because that's a larger prill, I started out using a number 2 for that one as well. But then after I went around the whole section, I moved it up to a number 3. So I probably went around it twice at a number 2 and then another 3, maybe 4 times at a number 3 on this. So that's not going to translate across to other spreaders and that sort of thing, but just gives you an idea. I think the best way to go, use a really light and slow setting to start with. And then if you find that it's too light, that's fine, bump it up, but it's a lot easier to bump it up than it is to come back down from using way too much and putting out way too much in certain areas, which you don't want. Get it out nice and even. So now let's just pretend that I haven't actually spread it yet and that the audio worked properly before. And now we'll get spreading. Getting that all watered in now, gonna get that water across all 5 sections, make sure it's all evenly, nicely watered in, especially for the granular fert. You wanna be making sure that gets watered in so it doesn't cause any burn issues on the lawn. And yeah, it's good to have the season off and running out the front here. Honestly, probably being a little bit harsh to be honest. The more time I've spent out here across the last couple of days, it's looking a lot better than I've given it credit for, and definitely way, way better than last spring, and I'm expecting a far better recovery, far faster recovery than I got last year, definitely. So look, thank you for watching that video. Make sure you do look out for 5 p.m. next Sunday. That is gonna be an absolute cracker. I'm super, super excited for that. Hopefully when this video goes live, I've got a premiership medal around my neck. That would be really, really nice. And if you're looking for a bit of structure in your lawn care routine this spring and beyond, make sure you check out my lawn care programs on my website. They'll be linked below as well. But yeah, look, I've got some sprinklers to move around, a few other jobs to get done, getting set up for this project next week, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.